Greetings everyone, it's me again, Eshkova from Blood and Pictures, and welcome to another crappy vlog. This time, it's home improvement time. And home improvement, what do I mean? I do not have enough room for my stuff in the kitchen. So, usually this thing is standing up there. There's all sort of gunk and junk here now, because we moved it away. And I usually wasn't really able to clean behind or under it, so it's all there now. It's really disgusting. Avert your eyes, people. But you see that wood there, and some smears on the wall from the wood being carried in. We have to paint that over at some point. But yeah, this wood is supposed to go there in form of a big, kind of like thing where it goes up there like this and down, and then there's a shelf like hanging down from it, from some chains. So the reason why I'm doing it is I'm running out of space, because usually down there, as you can see, there's like a bank, like a sitting place, but it's full with the stuff that doesn't have any place. And you can't sit there at all, because there are all my spices and all my other things that don't need to go into the fridge just lie there, because yeah, I don't have the space for it, because I'm running out of space. So Eshkova, why are you not just hanging a shelf onto the wall like a normal person? So the problem about that is that these walls, all the walls in the kitchen actually, and the ceiling, like look at the ceiling, how crappy it is. It can't hold any weight on its own. Like the only reason why it's holding up the roof is because it's connected to the other walls, and that is holding up the roof. Like it's actually just a beam in the center, or like in that corner, I think, but you can't hit that beam without removing the wall entirely. So, problem one. I can't support any weight, even if you have like these things, but for only drywall, for wall that's like this wall is just drywall. It's nothing else. It's just drywall. It's barely even able to support itself. On the other side, I won't show you that because that looks very scary, but it's not. Don't worry. There's a wooden beam inside of the wall holding it up. But it looks scary from the outside. It can't support anything. It's just like almost just drywall and like one small sheet of plate. So even if I just put in one nail and hang a picture from it, that nail would slowly fall out and make the wall like not crumble, not crack, but the hole would grow bigger and bigger because the nail would start to fall out. We had that once here, actually, and it, well, okay, like, it is able to support, like, the weight of some paper from the calendar there. Look at all those smears from the wood. Like, we banged into every corner and chopped down all the cobwebs because it's such a large pile of wood. Actually, now you can see it. we cleaned, like, the rooftops unintentionally, because we dragged the wood in, and then there was like a huge chunk of gunky cobwebs I'm not able to reach because my ceilings are so high. And yeah, the main problem is you can't hang any weight that is more than a calendar on it without just ripping down the wall accidentally. And also there are pipes and cables in the walls, but we have no idea where they are. We have no idea how they go and whatnot. So wherever we do something into the wall, we have the danger to electrocute ourselves or make a hole into one of the pipes and flood the entire house. So that's no deal. So what am I doing? I can't put a standing shelf anywhere, because like every wall is occupied with stuff, with either the pipes, the heater, or the stuff we actually need in the kitchen that can't get moved. Like for example, this my stove. My stove has the problem, that's the only place it can stand because that's the only place where the electricity outlet is. Same with the sink, same with the washing machine. So, what do we do? So my plan is... Well, my camera died. Sorry for that. Either way, I will show you in PaintNet, or well, a picture I made. Either way, my plan is to have two supporting beams. Two beams that stand on the floor and are not really connected to the wall besides just standing against them, and maybe have like a small screw on the side to prevent them from falling over. And maybe some feet for them. Because why not? Everyone deserves feet. That sounds weird. Never mind, never mind. Then there will be another beam on top that has to be 3 meters or about 9 feet long, because it has to connect to not only the wall, but also like a small edge the wall is having. I don't know if I will show you now or in the future. I have no idea what post-edits will do, but either way, that's the plan. That is like the construction that will hold up the shelf itself, and then this thing supports all the weight, and we have 2 chains going down to the actual shelf that is hanging. And you might be thinking, oh, it's swinging. It might be swinging, or it could swing. But no, because I plan on side view. I plan on the chains being like slightly tilted, like the chains being having a slight tilt, like a little bit diagonally, so that the shelf tries to swing towards the wall, but it can't because the wall is in the way, so it holds itself in place. And because the chains are tilted in multiple, like diagonally in multiple directions, it will hold itself in place without swinging, without wobbling. But just for safety, I might add a little screw that doesn't have any weight on it, just in order to prevent like slight mishaps, but who knows, we'll see. I set up the camera because we have to work and no one is able to hold the camera, and me, my mother and my sister are now working on the shelf. That's my sister's hand. Yeah, we will show you all our work in a sped forward kind of deal. Expect a few cuts because this camera only records for 20 minutes in a go, and we definitely will need more than 20 minutes for the entire thing.
Es ist nicht sehr vertrauenswürdig, wenn du nach jedem Mal bohren schimpfst.
Ja. Fuck. Oh, es hält mein Gewicht. Das ist wirklich 1 Millimeter zu wenig.
3.
Ich habe extra nachgemessen und ich bin 3 Millimeter zu kurz.
Zu lang.
Nein, mit der anderen Seite zu kurz gewesen. And this is how it's done. Well, not how it is done, really. But everything's clean now. It's a cool kitchen. There's some snacks over there. Something my hat. Something my sister left here for me to eat. And this is the shelf. I already put stuff in there in order to test it out. The chains aren't as far away from each other, like the top bits aren't as far as away from each other than I would have wanted. And also, we had a problem. Like we measured it out. We measured it out extremely detailed, and we actually made it that the shelf itself is centered and was perfectly balanced and everything. But for some reason, I don't know, it didn't fit. It didn't work. We have no clue what we did wrong, because from our measurements, it was perfect. It was fine. It was working. But it was wobbly. Like two of the shelves were wobbly, and the bottom one fit perfectly against the wall. But from the measurements, everyone was like perfect, but it still didn't work. And so we tried to unscrew it and like measure it again, but that didn't work either. Same problem, just other side. And we just gave up, so we pushed all of the shelves against the wall so that they are against the wall. Up there, there, and there, and also on the other side. And then we screwed these ones, like the holders, on again. In order to like, don't focus on the cereal box. But yeah, we screwed this one on again. But now, like this one, I don't know, can you see it? You kind of can see it. It's all crooked now. But this is the only way it doesn't wobble. This is the only way it works. Even though that one is all crooked. And this one's crooked but differently. So we have no idea what we did wrong. Because the screws and everything was measured out perfectly on the millimeter. Tripled. But it works now. It works, and that's what's important. It works, it looks fine, it's cool, and I'm very proud of our work. We also, instead of adding feet, as I said in the video, we did this. We like screwed something to the wall and then screwed the beam to the things on the wall, and then we added the top beam to it, and we did the same over there. Also used my collection of very rare packaging and the Lego clock. It's rare because those are like special, like those were like special for like certain certain like anniversaries of the companies, and that's why I kept them, because they looked interesting. But yeah, this is it now. It's the stove is a little bit dirty, but don't worry about that, because we just made like 3 pizzas and a couple of spring rolls in order to celebrate that we were done. But yeah, it looks amazing. It was really cool. I'm really happy about it. But either way, ladies and gentlemen on the YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like our content, DIY projects like these are usually not on the schedule, but who knows what will come in the future. But either way, I sincerely love all of you guys. Subscribe for more, and we'll see each other in the next video. Cheerio!